Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to City Skylines here in Baytona. And today we have a lot of problems to try and solve. Things are still going smoothly. The people are not upset. We have general global happiness, which is a pretty hippie sounding term. And I did, as mentioned last time, work a little bit off camera at just basically toying around with different ways to do roads and traffic ideas. Got some experiments going on. So we have a roundabout over here. So that is one experiment. So this is kind of a main hub that takes you from industrial to residential to the commercial to the nice residential area, which is its own subject. Let's see. Then over here on what is our main roadway and our main problem child, we have a lot of intersections. So what I'm doing here is some basically merge lanes, so right turn lanes, to keep traffic flowing a little bit better. The problem is these intersections, especially with the double intersections, it's not so good because you got people stopping in the middle. I don't think the lights are in sync, so it's a real nuisance. These sections right here are going to be the biggest headaches that I've created for myself, but we'll figure it out. We'll get there. I think what we're going to have to do in the meantime is start treating this like 3 different cities. Or 3 different towns. So we have this part, and this part. It has now gotten to the point where in these different districts, areas, everybody needs their own stuff. So that's gonna be expensive. So let me show you what I mean. Garbage. This landfill down here, it can't handle the landfill duties of this whole area. Over here, they're getting virtually no coverage. Up in the industrial area, they're not getting enough coverage, and in the commercial area. So what we're probably going to do is put another landfill over here, and we're going to have to keep loading landfills into this town until we can start to burn the garbage. That's the landfill situation. Traffic, this one right here is the main problem. I just built this, so I haven't seen if this is going to help or not, this little intersection dealio here. If not, we'll have to do something different there. It may end up being that I need to divert this traffic down into this road. In fact, it may be advantageous for me just to connect these two right now, because this is a much better intersection. It's a 3-lane road into a 3-lane road rather than a 1-lane road into 1-lane road, yada yada yada. Okay, so that's traffic. Traffic isn't terrible. This is staying okay, but let's look at... So we got things like fire safety. I just put in a new fire station. I just pointed at the screen like that's going to help. I put in a new fire station over here to better serve this part of the community. I think we'll probably need police coverage over here as well. It's not bad yet, but we want to prevent it. That's what I've been told. And then, let's see. Health. Yep, people over here are sick. The clinic is way over there, but I think the problem really is the water. So I mentioned last time that poop seemed like it was getting awfully close. Yeah, it is. It's gotten too close. It's actually started to decrease land value and made people sick over here, so that's unfortunate. Over here, we are seeing some crime for sure, so that's got to be stopped. I have the game paused right now because I needed a moment to collect my thoughts and figure out what it is I'm doing. Alright, so we have 112,000 to spend right now, paused, nothing is going on. So I think the number one thing I need to do is make us let's get rid of this actually. Let's put ourselves a little police department. Let's not get the big one even though it's available. That's just a little too pricey for us at the moment. And what I'm going to do is put this police department over here where the poop is. Because the police won't care about the poop. So there we go. That'll make those guys happier. And let's do a little clinic on this side of town. So let's do that over in this area as well. It's not... I guess I could go right there on that roundabout. That's good. And... that should do it on those two. A cemetery as well. It seems like dealing with the dead is a slight problem on this side of town. So let's go ahead and put a cemetery over in this area, and that will work out quite nicely because we plan to make this residential. And lastly, the landfill, which I don't really want to put anywhere over here, but we do need it, so let's put in a little bit of a roadway right here. It's just separated from Baytona, or Baytona Cliffs, and it's still good access to the roads. It's on that roundabout, so that should be good. Okay, let's unpause. Let's see what that does to our money situation. Let's see if we can get people a little bit happier. I also purchased this bit of land up here, so we have access to the highway here, which is a busy area, isn't it? I don't know where all these people are going. I don't see any other cities around. But it is a very busy area indeed. Oh, there's like a railway there. A railway? A railway! Alright, so far so good. The changes seem to have really gotten rid of all the complaints that we were seeing around town. So that's good, and I think that's something I will just have to keep in mind for the future, is treating the areas as smaller areas. Up here is an absolute disaster, but I think maybe these dump trucks just haven't, or garbage trucks haven't quite gotten up there yet to get rid of their complaints. And honestly, I'm not too worried about this industry area altogether. All right. I've got to figure out something better for this. This whole main road is a disaster, but this in particular is really bad. So let's go ahead and connect this road to that road. Crossroads intersections that are too close to each other can cause congestion. Yes, I see this. I see this indeed. So let's go ahead and connect this road to this road. Even though that does make an intersection on this main roadway, it's not a light or a stop sign on this main roadway, so that's okay. It's just one road connecting. That should be better. Let's see. Cemetery needed. Where? I got cemeteries all over the... Oh, they're down here, huh? Is that what it's saying? That... No, those are just the sick people. I mean, it's pretty good, the coverage, isn't it? This one covers much better than this one for some reason. These aren't too expensive to maintain or anything, so I guess it doesn't hurt to put in more. And the citizens seem to like them for whatever reason. Yeah, who shows up to pick up the dead? Yada, yada, yada. I hear you. I hear you, Anna. I'm trying. Don't you see me hovering this cemetery above all of your heads? There we go. And that should help raise the land values around here as well with the poo situation going on. Not a whole lot I can do about that for right now. Eventually I'll buy this plot of land and move this all the way down there. Just because I don't know what else to really do about that. Hello there. Cargo ship. Oh man, this is less than ideal. Alright, pause. I'm gonna work on this. Let me see what I can do. Alright, what I've done here is pretty major and very experimental. I have not unpaused, so I don't know what's about to happen. This could be an absolute disaster, but I'm trying a roundabout here in the middle of town that involved destroying a lot of stuff. But I think it's got to be the better way to go here to get traffic from one side of this main thoroughfare to the other side. And we'll see. I'm new to the roundabout process. Let's unpause and see what happens. It can't be worse, right? Oh, all the cars. Oh, they do run back to the street. Well, that's pretty good. Good job, game devs. All right, it's still terrible as of right now, but we've unleashed this massive traffic jam into this roundabout. So I'm thinking it will get better. It's still pretty bad, but it hasn't been terribly long. Let's ignore that for the moment. I actually lost some citizens there because I destroyed a bunch of houses to make this. But I think it was an important thing to do for the town. This roundabout is now 100% gridlocked, so that's good. That's good. Industrial waste found its... I know. I'm so sorry that I built houses here. There's not too much I can do about it besides just get rid of these houses. And trust me, I'm considering it. It's not my concern at the moment. This, on the other hand, is concerning. I don't think this is an experiment that has gone well. Nobody is moving. Guys, somebody's got to give here. Oh, this is hilarious. I think I broke it because I unleashed so much traffic into it at first. Nobody is moving. Nobody is going anywhere. A building is burned down. Firemen couldn't get there. Probably because of this! Not surprising. Pause. Alright, that's not gonna do it, huh? Well, that's a bunch of money wasted. Alright, solution number 2. Basically, the only connecting points of the two sides of the city now are up here and down here. So the route is longer, but no more intersections on the main roadway here. And then I have all the room in the world down here to do some kind of better traffic interchange. We'll see what happens with that. I have a feeling the main traffic jam is now just going to move to right here. We'll see. Alright, well, thank God it just deleted some of those cars instead of forcing them onto the road. But already it looks better. This side I did a regular intersection. This side I did the little, like, Y-split just to see. Just curious which would be better. And, yeah. It at least got rid of the big traffic jam. As expected, yeah, now everybody has to come down here. Which isn't the worst, because there's nothing down here. There's no traffic, there's no intersection. But because of that, because I've now separated the two sides of the road, this side needs all of the things that this side has. So we'd have to put a fire station over here, because that's one thing that is definitely not on this side of the road. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that should serve this side of the road nicely. Then we have a hospital. They don't have a police station on this side, I don't think. Let's look at the old crime. Yeah, they are not really servicing this side of the road at all. So in theory, we would need over here a little police station as well. And we'll do that right across from the old fire station. Uh-oh, a building is burned down. Are you sure there's enough firemen in the city or fire stations well connected? This whole area, I think, is just going to be a constant state of buildings burning down. They couldn't be much closer to the fire station, so I don't know what your problem is. Stop burning stuff. Oh, traffic, so much better now. This is still a mess up here, but at least this road's cleaned up. That's a much better. What are you guys doing? You're literally just sitting there. Because you have nowhere to go. This is a one-way street. What are you doing? Okay, so let's one-way this. Or are they just parking there? Maybe they're just parking there. But you really shouldn't. And where are you walking to? Yep, just gonna take a stroll down to the old landfill. See how the landfill's doing. Oh, the poop's getting so far. Okay, alright. We have some money. Let's see what about... Oh, we don't have any... I guess I've purchased the maximum amount I can purchase at the moment. Alright, well... I guess you guys are just gonna have to deal with that for the moment. Until I reach the next milestone, probably. And then I can buy this one. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we're never gonna reach that next milestone if I don't start putting in some more residential areas. So let's get to doing that. That's something we haven't done in some time. So we'll do that around here. I don't know why, I get a lot more satisfaction out of, like, clicking the boxes than I do painting them in. It's doing the same thing, and it takes longer. Ah, Jeremy again. You do nothing but complain, sir. Nothing but complain. You live next to the landfill, too, so I know you're not having problems. Alright, so things have calmed down a little bit. we got the whole residential, commercial, industrial thing sorted, and everybody's pretty happy there. So maybe let's do a little experimentation instead of just panicked building. How about a bus depot? Maybe we can try some buses. I'm thinking. Trying to think of. You know, it says headphones around it, so I assume this is a noisy thing. But it's also a good thing. I'm trying to think of where people would need it the most. Probably this residential area, and then to get over to like the schools or the commercial area over here. So let's do it down here. And we'll just see how that goes. Now, I don't know exactly how the buses work as of right now. Like, do you need more than one? Do they connect to each other? Stuff like that. But, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Always in this area. What is going wrong with this little part of town? Does this landfill not service them? Is that the deal? What's the deal? Oh, I see. Because they probably go here first. They put priority to the right. That would make sense. So they're only going up here and then filtering down. How can fix? How can fix? Well, if you guys would go over there, that would fix. But you don't, do ya? Do ya? No, these people are just idiots. They have like the most garbage coverage of everybody. They just like to complain, I guess. Guess what, little area that's constantly complaining about the trash and the landfills and blah 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 blah. You slobs get a recycling initiative. And is there anything else we can do in that? No, I guess not. But that's what you're getting for now. Alright, so our number one concern right now is getting industry into the area, and I don't want to continue to expand upon this industry area without figuring out what to do with the traffic related to it. I think what I need to do is figure out how to do some elevated roadways and make a little bit of a highway exit and entrance specifically for this area. So we'll see what we can do there. Let's see. So we want it to be about here, and it's going to have to shoot out this way. I think you do page up, yeah. To get up. And then can we... I don't know why it's... Can we put a curve into that road a little bit? And then we can go over. Oh, it's doing weird things. Oh, it's doing really weird things. Why are you doing such weird things? Why? 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 Okay, what if we just do straight? Oh, I saw it. I saw it was good for a second. Okay, there we go. And now we need to go down to the base level. There we go. Okay, is that what I want to do with this? What? Is that rain sound? I thought it was everybody clapping. I thought I did something good. I should know better. That's not the case. So that would bring them into here. And then I was thinking at the other end of the industry, maybe bring them out. Would that make sense? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, it's the park there making the noise. Okay, that makes sense. So this is one way leading in. Right, right. You guys should have power. Unless we're just out of power. Yeah, we're out of power. Okay, out of power again. And I just spent a good amount of money on the road. I think I'm headed in the right direction with that, though. Alright, let's put another one of these guys in. We can put it right in between the other two. There we go. Continuing our green power. And those guys actually provide quite a bit. So yeah, I had this road here that was just an entrance already. I thought it was an entrance and an exit, but it was just an entrance. So now we have this one with no intersection in the highway. And traffic is looking better than ever. Really, really good in the traffic situation now. So I'm pleased with that. These guys don't have a great way out of the city yet, but that doesn't seem to be as huge a demand as going into the city, which is strange. There is like a day-night cycle, even though I turned off the night cycle because YouTube and darkness equals sadness. So we don't see the nighttime, but the traffic does flow in that way. So I'll have to keep an eye on it for now. But yeah, let's get a little bit more industry into this area now that we have the ability to get them in and out of the city. Got a little bit of a residential demand as well. So let's do another little neighborhood up in this area, I think. Alright, there we go. More houses going in, more people coming in. Everything's looking good. This main roadway, I think I'm going to fill with commercial, because that makes more sense to have the commercial right there on the like main road of town. That's how it goes, you know, in real city construction, at least in my area, is you have all the commercial zones around the highways or the 4-lane roads, and the residential down the 2-lane roads. We've got a little bit of commercial demand at the moment, so let's go ahead and start that. Let's do some of that right in here. Not very much. Commercial doesn't need a whole lot to make a big impact on it. And we do have pipes in the area, so that's good. This is seemingly not bad. It's not a perfect solution, but it's not bad. It's better than the intersection was there before. And Baytona Cliffs is a little bit happier. These guys are just going to continue to be unhappy until I can move this down. It's going to have to be like way over here. Should have done that first. Mistakes were made. But the traffic solution is pretty good too, though. Oh, Max Blake. Where are you? Are my favorite citizen of the town. Bringing out the Futurama references. All glory to the Hypnotoad. Hashtag Hypnotoad. Oh, we just ran out of water. I've been waiting for that to happen. Let's go to this. Yep, we are indeed out of water, which means not only are we out of water, but I think that means that we can't get rid of the sewage. They work on the same scale. I'm not ready to put in another poo dumper, because that's just going to make the problem worse. Can we just increase the budget to fix this for now? Is that possible? Okay, yes. For now, that solved our problem. It's really close, though, so we're going to have to probably max out the budget there. Really, I'm just trying to hit this next milestone, because I think that's when we can go ahead and open up this land below us and get the poo away from us. So stressful. Alright, let's try some new things here. I put in a nicer road with trees and nicer sidewalks, and we'll see what that does with property value. That's basically how I'm playing the game here. Just trying the different things, seeing what they do, and if it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, it succeeds. I've been really happy with the overall just support of the series here. It's been one of, I'm not a particularly sentimental person, but it's been one of the most encouraging things of my YouTube career, if you will, because I just, for a while there, it felt like I had been boxed into a certain type of video, and I didn't feel comfortable making anything else but that. So yeah, thank you all for the support of this, and understanding that I learn at my own pace and my own leisure, and yeah, very helpful comments and stuff like that. It's been really a fun time. I feel the need to do something nice for the city, and we have a unique building available to us. The Statue of Shopping. I mean, that in itself doesn't excite me very much, but the fact that this is a requirement for building the Hadron Collider is kind of neat, so, and it will go. Do we have a place for it? It's a little bit of a noise nuisance, I suppose. So we'll keep it away from the houses a little bit, but close enough that they can enjoy it. I think that's a good spot for it. Right about here. Yeah, make people happier. Oh, it's a nice little park, basically. Small park. I haven't been paying too much attention to the Bayside Cliffs area to see if the buildings are looking nicer, and they certainly are. The land values definitely get you some cool looking houses. This one I like a lot. It's a little bit oriental looking. I can't believe they actually used that term. Maybe that term's okay to use again. These streets are great though. I love how they're just like straight uphill and downhill. Reminds me a lot of the automation guys live in New Zealand, and they they have given me some pictures and stuff from there. Oh, look at this driveway. Look at that. That's great. Of where they live, and they have roads like this. Like, this is their daily commute, is up grades like that. It's really, really crazy and very foreign to somebody who lives in Florida. Last time I noticed around here, it looks flat. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I had fixed it. But I had somehow made like a little section of road right here. Oh, when I got rid of this road, I made a little section of road right here that was just like a straight downward slope. It was not great. At scientists, solar eclipse this summer in the North Pole. Hashtag natural wonder. But that's the lamest place to have a solar eclipse at all. 6 people are gonna see it. I was curious what the land values were looking like. Now that we have the poo over here, it's not so great in this area, but it's still got some good areas over here. It's getting real strong into this area, which is nice. Maybe these nice tree-lined roads will pay off. People seem to like the Roundabout area. I guess there's a nice little treed area in the middle of it. And this commercial area really raised up the land value a lot, which is slightly surprising to me. We're still in the blue. There's no green around, but we'll get there. We'll get there. What is with the... Oh, hey. Aspen. I was reading something. What is with the at Waterworks? Hashtag showering with hashtag bottled water is getting expensive. Alright, well, I guess that means we're probably going to have to deal with this water situation before we meet the next milestone. And I don't think we're going to do that this episode. I have run out of time for the day to get this edited and out today. So that will do it for this time. Thank you all for watching. I think we made some good progress today. We took a city that was in really rough shape as I started, and have gotten it in pretty good shape now. Residential demand's down for a little bit here. I've been trying to shoehorn people in, and I think I may have overdone it a little, so it might take some time to get to that next level. So we might have to figure out a temporary solution to the water problem, and we will do that next time here in City Skylines. Thanks as always for watching. I will see you that next time. Great outro. 10 out of 10.